South Africa's Prosecuting Authority. Why must the NPA be free from political interference? South Africa's National Prosecuting Authority, or NPA for short, is the most powerful institution in South Africa. The NPA is responsible for upholding the rule of law and ensuring justice for victims of crime. It is the only institution that has the discretion to prosecute persons, including the President. It must therefore be independent and immune to political interference. The NPA is headed by the National Director of Public Prosecutions, or NDPP for short. This is a powerful position. The NDPP must lead the institution without fear, favor, or prejudice. Over the years, the NPA's independence from the executive has fluctuated. This has undermined the independence of the NPA. Since South Africa has transitioned to a democracy, the NPA regained control over decisions to prosecute without political control. However, the laws governing the NPA present some concerns about its overall independence. A prosecution service's independence can be damaged if the laws governing the appointment and dismissal of a prosecutorial head and its staff are not transparent and free from executive control. This also happens when the laws constituting the prosecution service are subjected to executive control. Let's look at some examples. Only the President may appoint and remove the NDPP. What if the President appoints a person who can be easily influenced to not prosecute certain cases? What if the President removes an NDPP who won't cooperate with his requests? The Constitution and the NPA Act state that the Minister of Justice must take final responsibility for the prosecuting authority. Also, the NDPP must determine prosecution policy, working with the Minister of Justice on this. Could these legal provisions imply ministerial control of the prosecuting authority? When South Africa transitioned to a democracy, changes were made to ensure that control over prosecutions remain with the NPA. However, the NPA's perceived independence remained weakened by legislation. A weak prosecution service can endanger the rule of law. Strengthening law and policy constituting the prosecutorial authority and the appointment and removal process of key persons will go a long way to ensure an independent and transparent NPA. The Africa Criminal Justice Reform Fact Sheet, titled "The Independence and Structure of the Prosecuting Authority," describes this in detail.